All right, folks. So I thought Kevin Warsh's message to markets: good news can be good news again. That's the subject of the riff. So Kevin Warsh's maiden voyage press conference as the new Fed chair was masterful. He was knowledgeable, he was succinct, collegial, humble. By the way, so was the Fed's press release, short and sweet. My two biggest takeaways were, first, the central bank emphasis right now is on price stability. Their statement emphasized strong productivity and business capital investment, along with job gains and low unemployment. By the way, productivity and business investment on the supply side will be a hallmark of Warsh's thinking. But inflation is the key target right now, it seems to me. Take a listen.
We recognize that inflation has been running well ahead of the Fed's long-stated inflation goal of 2%. That's been going on for more than 5 years. Persistently high prices are a burden for the American people. This committee will deliver price stability.
All right, very clear statement on that. Of course, if there's a deal with Iran and the Strait of Hormuz is in fact reopened, that's going to bring inflation down substantially. Already, the WTI price has fallen over 30% to around 76 bucks today. Gasoline prices soon to follow. It's not inconceivable that the CPIs for July, August, and September could be negative, which of course changes the whole inflation picture from inflation to deflation, which in turn can change the whole interest rate picture from rising rates to falling rates. But Mr. Warsh didn't rule out or rule in any rate hikes. Now, my second big takeaway was the new chairman does not believe in the Phillips curve view that growth causes inflation. This is hugely important because, among other reasons, there's a business boom going on with the stock market and productivity and AI revolution, all in response to low taxes and light regulations and drill, baby, drill. So here's Mr. Warsh on coexisting low inflation and low employment at the same time. Take a listen.
I don't share the view that was expressed a few generations ago that Federal Reserve chairmen show up at a podium like this and say, you got to choose. And you're going to have to decide whether you're willing to tolerate higher inflation to put more people at work. I don't believe in that. What I believe is if we do our job, we can make strong growth, low prices, and strong employment mutually compatible.
This is a very big deal. Very important that the economic models, which have always pitted strong growth versus inflation, are going to be changed. Now, additional Fed reforms: Mr. Warsh is setting up 5 task forces with people in and out of the Federal Reserve System. They've got a task force on communication, on the Fed's balance sheet, on data sources, on productivity and jobs, and on the inflation framework. Now, this is a smart move by the new chair. It's collegial, but it also signals that reforms are coming. One key point I especially liked was Mr. Warsh's mini riff on how markets should be able to react directly to the incoming data, not to the Federal Reserve's forward guidance opinions. Indeed, Warsh didn't even put his own dot into the Fed's forecast. Very cool. But he also talked about how you need improved data collection in our fast-changing, super advanced, high-tech economy. Perhaps he's implying that good news on the economy should just be good news, not bad news, because a couple of flyover regional Federal Reserve Bank presidents have some whacked-out opinion that a prosperous America is somehow a terrible thing, especially under, wait for it, Donald Trump. Maybe all that will come to an end. Speaking of good news, today's report on retail sales was a barn burner, way above all expectations. So what happened? People started selling stocks because they're worried about the Fed raising interest rates. Let us hope Mr. Warsh ends all of that illogical thinking. And that's the riff. All right.